My friends, how are you doing? I know a lot of us are going through a lot of different emotions on a day-to-day basis, and I hope you're doing well today. Today I want to talk about why Elon Musk DOGE is scaring the hell out of Americans, and what we, from my understanding, what we need to understand about it, what is wrong with what they're doing, what could be improved if they insist on having this organization or whatever you want to call it, and just kind of the things I observed from today. You know, there are times I like to go into a video just a half-cocked lunatic, just saying whatever comes out of my head. And there's sometimes that I really have a hard time understanding what's happening. So I sit there and listen to what's going on and even listen to both sides even. I listen to what the Republicans are saying. I listen to what the Democrats are saying and try to wrap my head around what's going on. I'm nervous for this video. I'm going to make a lot of missteps in this video. There's things that I'm not going to understand, but I want you guys to know I am open to being corrected. I'm open to the debate, whatever happens with this, but I am nervous to make this video. So the Department of Government Efficiency is scaring the living shit out of Americans right now. And the reason that it's terrifying for us is because Elon Musk, the world's richest man, has now taken control of our government, and has decided he's going to just take a hatchet to it and do whatever he wants and fire people and shut down departments and get a hold of data and all these things. And Americans, rightfully so, are absolutely fucking panicking right now. So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over how I think it could be done better if we're going to have this Department of Government Efficiency. Because like I said, I just sat here and I'm listening to this congressional hearing right now. And it's boring. It's boring work. It's still ongoing, but I've listened to enough to sort of formulate some opinions. So as American citizens right now, we have every right in the world to be scared and angry and any number of things, while this billionaire oligarch seems to be steamrolling our entire government. First of all, where I think the Republicans are really fucking up here, during this congressional hearing, they had mentioned or they had voted on just bringing Elon Musk into Congress. Tell us what you're doing, testify, right? Tell us what's going on, what your plans are, and all these things. Well, I will say, listening to both sides today, I do think there's some valid points on the Republican side. Don't hate me for saying that. There are some valid points, and we'll get to them here in a little while. But where they're fucking up is the lack of oversight with this department. So when they voted to have Elon Musk come down and explain just what the hell is going on to the American people, Republicans voted no on that. They are not going to have Elon Musk come into Congress, testify, tell us what you're doing with the Department of Government Efficiency. So that by itself is obviously a huge red flag. Very problematic for the American people that we can't just do that. That's what we should be doing. So when you say that, it kind of fucks up a lot of the other things Republicans were saying, which have some merit to them. Hear me out. I'm begging you to hear me out on this video. But we can't even get them to do that. We can't get them to have Elon Musk come down there and testify. So let me get into a little bit, I guess, of what the Republicans are saying, and then my counterpoints to that. And like I said, if I were in government, how I would want to handle this entire situation. So Republicans are talking a lot about wasteful government spending. Things we don't know, the bureaucracy, we don't know what this is being spent on. Maybe some positions or agencies are redundant in America, and we need to get our debt under control is what they're saying, which, look, you can't argue with that necessarily, except, you know, last time Donald Trump was president, he ran up $8 trillion in debt. So if we really want to get our debt under control, how about we don't fucking elect Donald Trump? That should be step one. But I digress, I suppose. That's probably one thing we shouldn't do. But look, us as American citizens and taxpayers, I have never been a person that's opposed to paying my taxes, right? Obviously, I don't want all my money to go to the government while I'm out here working my ass off for them, but I understand the benefits of paying taxes. We like roads and schools and, you know, all the things that government services are supposed to provide in exchange for our tax money. However, I do understand the argument that there is wasteful spending in America. Abso-fucking-lutely. Of course there is, right? So what the Republicans had said through the course of the discussion so many times today that I've heard them say over and over is what Elon Musk is doing is he is figuring out where these inefficiencies are in government, and he is handling those problems. Sure, maybe, but maybe not, because he's Elon Musk, the world's richest man. He is obviously doing a lot of this to benefit himself, and that's why Republicans are refusing any oversight on this department, because if we got to see what Elon Musk was up to, that would be a fucking problem for all of us, right? But they're saying that that's what Elon Musk is doing, is doing those things. But the part where he's scaring the shit out of people is a lot of things. He's going to departments and kicking employees out. He's sending out emails that you can resign now and we'll pay you for the next 8 months or whatever, with no way of guaranteeing that money, by the way, to federal employees. Oh boy, he's going into the Treasury and getting access to all of our information. The Republicans are saying that's not true, but we are seeing multiple reports that that is true, and the possibility that how do I want to say that? The fact that it's even possible that a private citizen with no security clearance and all those things that should go into a position like this possibly has access to all of our information is problematic all by its fucking self. So when you hear the Republicans make these arguments that he's just trying to cut wasteful spending in government, obviously that's a thing all of us, I think, could get behind, right? But they're fucking up by refusing any oversight on Elon Musk with this department. He is just doing whatever the fuck he wants. That's why Americans are terrified. That's why Americans are taking to the streets right now and protesting. And I didn't know those protests were coming, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still out here in the truck. I'd be there protesting also, but I'm fucking out here working. I'll see what's going on. I'm off this weekend, so if there's something going on, I'll have a look at that. And of course, Democrats are obviously arguing basically the same thing I'm arguing right now. Look, there is not a problem with trying to be more efficient with the government and the taxpayers' money. But there are services that Americans need. We are getting to a point where they're trying to kick everything back to the state now. Remember, Donald Trump had floated the idea of FEMA being handled by the states. I think that's a terrible fucking idea. I'm from a blue state. We have plenty of money flowing around Colorado. Don't worry, we'll be okay. But when Alabama or you know, some of those southern countries or red southern countries, I guess we're doing that. We're all going to be our own countries now. Which may end up actually being the solution they're going for, if I'm being honest with you. But we're going to be fine in Colorado and other blue states that have money flowing through them. But as the United States of America, I don't think I have a clear conscience of saying, well, fuck them people in Alabama then. I guess they're on their fucking own. So I don't know that FEMA is necessarily a good idea to kick it back to the state level. They're also talking about doing that with the Department of Education. They want to get rid of that, and then each state would be responsible for their education. This, in my opinion, is how they solidify the red states. They're going to keep them dumb as fuck, right? And keeps a president, a Republican president has some shot of being in power, being elected, as long as you've got dumb fucking states out there. So I see that as being very problematic, where you got like, you know, Colorado, California, Oregon, Washington. I know my West Coast blue states. Sorry, East Coast. I don't go out that way much these days. I forget who's who over there. But we're going to have like, you know, we're going to have our own departments of education with like super geniuses, a bunch of fucking dorks walking around, right? Well, fucking over here, a state over in Utah, we've got fucking cavemen dragging their fucking knuckles and shit like that. I don't see the benefits of getting rid of the Department of Education and kicking it back to the states, but I understand how Republicans that want to be in power see that as beneficial. I got way off track with what I was thinking. Sorry about that. But, excuse me. What Democrats are asking for is oversight. That's it. They're asking for transparency into what Elon Musk is doing. If it were me, if it were me, if I were able to make this decision, here's one of the parts where I'm open to the debate. The whole video, just say whatever's on your mind. Tell me I'm fucking dumb. I don't care. I get told I'm fucking dumb every day. I'm kind of used to it at this point. So, what I would like to see would be some sort of committee, let's say. All right, fine. We're going to have the Department of Government Efficiency headed by Elon Musk. So we go to Congress and we find us, I don't know, let's say 5 Democrats and 5 Republicans. This is your committee. And not hyper-partisan people, just our more intelligent people from each thing. We're talking about slashing government funding to certain things, and we want to do it in an efficient way, right? So I don't know. Let's grab us, you guys can pick 5 from each side, all right? I'm going to grab Jasmine Crockett. I'm going to grab AOC, and I haven't filled in the rest from Congress yet on who I would do that. On the Republican side, I'm not really fucking sure. But let's find some intelligent people. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you're out, dummy. You don't get to participate. You're too stupid for this, all right? But not hyper-partisan people, but intelligent people that will look at what Elon Musk proposes. So Monday mornings, let's say. Monday mornings, Elon Musk comes in to meet with this committee, and he puts his idea in front of them. Here's what I found in this department that I think is inefficient, and these are the cuts that need to be made, and he's required to have some sort of backup plan, you know, after that. Once we make these cuts, here's how we're going to handle it so that this is still efficient and we're saving the United States money. So this little committee of 10 people, it requires, you know, higher than 50% vote, which means, you know, we have to get at least one person from the other side to agree. They spend the week, you know, amongst all their other duties, of course. So maybe we could just elect a whole new committee for this. I don't fucking know. But amongst their other duties, they spend time throughout the week evaluating the idea Elon Musk put in front of them. All right. And then say middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere in there, they go to debate and they put out what they noticed from it, what they think is good, what they think is bad. They debate those things back and forth. And by end of Friday, they're required to vote on the thing. Look, it's a 1-week turnaround on Elon Musk ideas. It's very quick, very efficient, which is what we're going for. And Elon Musk either gets approval to be little government hatchet man, or he doesn't. And he can always come back with a better idea, all these things. And we're being efficient together without scaring the living shit out of Americans in the process, because that is what's going on. I was terrified last night. I would say that I'm still obviously fucking concerned with what's going on because there is no oversight. Republicans are refusing oversight on it. And I get it. What I just said is a little bit of a bureaucratic process, right? Like now we got to go through votes and debates and all these things. Look, 1-week turnaround. Elon Musk can bring us, I don't know, 5 ideas every week that he wants to do. Maybe that's a little too much. 3 ideas every week that he wants to do. We debate those things. We vote on them. We turn it around. We get it done. Elon Musk either has approval or not approval. And we're much better off than we are right now because we don't know what the fuck's going on a day-to-day basis. No, Elon Musk is not required to answer to anyone. That's why everybody's fucking freaking out right now. Okay, we as Americans have the right to fucking know what they're doing, why they're doing it. We can't just have a guy going rogue, doing whatever the fuck he wants, scaring the living shit out of everyone, and with no accountability whatsoever. We can't have that. So I don't know what it's going to take, but that's what I would like to see with this. I would like to see Elon Musk have to have some sort of oversight. I'm fine with the Department of Government Efficiency where it is going through the proper channels for things to be done. This shit right now, just kicking people out of their office, not letting, you know, congressmen into federal offices, is not gonna fucking fly. It's not okay. So that's why people are looking at it saying this is a coup. He's overthrowing our government right now, because that's exactly what it looks like. It's not crazy to call a spade a spade. You're out there doing whatever the fuck you want. Stop scaring the citizens. Stop scaring people. Let's get some channels in place. Let's do it fucking now. And Elon Musk can knock himself out with his crazy ideas. And if he gets it approved or denied or whatever, that's just the way she goes. But is this okay with anyone else? Like that he's just doing whatever he wants? Of course it's not. We're seeing protest everywhere. We can't have that. I don't know if I'm completely off base on this video, my friends. I'm not really sure. But I do, to a point, see a need to address government spending. Fine. Let's do that. We have a specific department to do that. It requires oversight. Absolutely 100%. No dragging our feet though. No fucking, no filibusters, no nothing. Just straight up, the majority wins after it's been debated. 1 week turnaround on, I don't know, 1 to 3 ideas that Elon Musk has on a weekly basis. That sounds efficient to me. This rogue shit is what's scaring everyone. Anyways, I don't know if I presented this video well, because it's a lot for me to take in. So anyways, I got to get back to work. Love you guys. Bye now.